Hey, who remembers Guitar 39, the Harley Benton TE90 Vintage White? Hmm? Yeah. This was a B stock that I took a chance on, and I ended up finding that there was an indented crack here right below the knob around this pot, which I originally scraped a little bit, put some crazy glue in it, and kind of sealed it to stop any more from trying to chip out. And then later I found this UV curing resin, which I used for something else. And then I went back to this guitar and I thought, I wonder, if I could put some UV resin on the top of that and kind of like fill it in. And that's what I did. There was a little bit of a divot there. So I got some UV resin and I built it up a couple of layers. I actually did wet sand it and then rebuff it, and so now it's not bad. It feels pretty good. Um, I think I've got a tiny little rough spot there that I could fix, but yeah, it turned out pretty good, and I don't think that's gonna damage itself anymore. And I kept the tuners on here, the standard tuners that came with it. They're still the same. Um, they're not the best, but they're good enough to make it work. If I was to change them, I'd put a 1 to 21 Geiger or something like Music Lily, 1 to 17, something, locking a little bit better. But there's a tiny, tiny, tiniest little bit of play in them, but not enough to really bother you. The bone nut or the Graphtec nut, I can't remember what it was. I didn't change that, I don't think. Um, there's a big cavity under here. I might have changed the pot capacitor, but I don't think there was much else wrong with it other than I just had to, buff it up nice. Let me get that turned down. Buff it up nice, get it nice and shiny on the finish. The back of the neck is satin. Um, it's got the alternate side tuning pegs, which I'm not a big fan of actually. I'm kind of a traditionalist when it comes to pegs. I kind of like them preferably on the top side. A little trouble getting used to them on that side, but they work. To each their own. So we're back with the 65 Deluxe, and we're gonna play a couple of chords. But I was looking at these, and I wasn't sure, and I didn't have any guitar with these style pickups on them, and I can't remember what they call them. They call them toaster pickups, um, like the Gretsch, but they're Roswell version of these, and they sound pretty good. These pickups are very low output. Um, you've got to actually have some drive to really make them cut. If you're going to play something a little bit loud, but it's a nice guitar in the Telly style, and the translucent white, and you can still see the grain in there, and I think there's a darker piece of wood, kind of like here down this section than there is over there and over here. Um, I think I probably shimmed it. Can't remember all the facts around it, but I saw it come up as a B special, and I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. Um, this top fret, I'm feeling it's a little bit sharp now. It's been it's been in the case a while, and I'm probably just going to take that over to the bench when I'm done here and just give that end a touch. It's a little bit sharp. It might have been either I missed it, which is more likely than anything else because the rest are fine, um, or Sprout, but I don't think it's Sprout. I think it was me. I think it was me. Let me jump to the next patch, which has the fuzz on it. Doesn't lose any output in the middle. That's not bad. Let me see what I can do with this backing track. It's a B minor by, I release a backing track every day guy. What I've been seeing is 2 a day, I think, for quite a while now, but I found this one to come up recently and I thought, I kind of like that B minor. Let's see what it'll do. to have the compressor on and the overdrive on my amp up to be able to cut up through that backing track a little bit, because the amp's over there and the speakers are up here on my shelf close to the camera, and that's how we had to do it. And this is guitar number 39, Harley Benton TE90 VW, not Volkswagen, but vintage white. And she's a good player now. Indeed, a valuable member of the collective. You will be assimilated. There is no escape. Thanks for all your support. Appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.